Have you ever wanted to make chocolate fudge brownies, but you thought it was too hard to make? If so, Brandon could show you how to make chocolate fudge brownies. You will need the following equipment: a 13 by 9 pan, oil or grease can spray for the pan, a large bowl, a small bowl, a 1/4 cup, a 1/2 cup, a spoon. It could be any spoon, wooden or like a rubber spoon. But one spoon that you would not want to use would be like a metal spoon because they're too small. You also need a knife and a spatula. Also the oven. You will need the following ingredients: 2 eggs, brownie mix, vegetable oil, water, like sink water or fresh water, and icing if you want, but I'm not going to be using icing for this. Once you have all that, you are ready to make the best chocolate fudge brownies. When you prepare, it will be fast. You want to go to the lower oven, which would be this one, and click bake. And it should say you should have it at 350. If it's not there, you could go back or go up. And when you have that, just press start. And it's you need it to preheat before you can bake. Now we're going to get the grease can or oil can and spray the pan lightly. Like that. And now your preparing is done. One thing I forgot to mention that you will need is a cooling rack. When it's time to mix, it will be fun. You want to grab your brownie mix, open it up, cut it open so it will be open like this. When you got that, pour it into your large bowl like this, all of it, so then you can have the brownies good. Then you want to get your 2 eggs. I recommend you should do it over a bowl. I'm going to grab a different bowl because that bowl is not going to be good enough. So if it gets on you, grab a napkin and wipe it off. Like that. You want to do it in a separate bowl so you don't get shells in your brownie. If you do see shells, grab your finger or spoon and pick them up and then throw them in the trash. Do it again with your second one. One thing I actually forgot to mention in the beginning is you always want to wash your hands before you start touching the food. Now you want to dump your bowl full of this with the brownie mixed inside the large bowl. When you have that done, you want to clean up if you made up a mess. Put the other bowl aside. And get the 1/4 cup. Go to the sink or fresh water. I'm going to use sink. Pour it up to make sure it's good. If it's overflowing, you might want to put it on the table by you so you don't spill trying to walk it over, depending how close the counters from your sink. Bring it up and dump all the water inside there like that. Put the 1/4 cup aside. Put it back over here. Open up the vegetable oil. Add the 1/2 cup and pour this like that. And dump it in as well. When you have all of that done, I'm going to set aside your stuff, grab your spoon, and stir exactly 50 times. If you don't want to stir under or over, or else it will be over big. Also, if you see like the batter is on the side, scrape it off in the corners so it makes it all. You can do any combination to do this. I'm going to do 25 to the left and 25 to the right. Make sure you count them in your head. If anybody has any questions right now, you can ask. Now I'm done with stirring to the left, so I'm going to scrape down extra batter. Well, it does say you don't have to be exactly perfect on the box, but it can't be anywhere like under 45 or 55, like above 55. I'm doing it a little bit extra because there is lots of, like not lots, but a little bit of powder still left over. And I need to get it all to make it good. Now I have all the stuff done. You can put your spoon in the bowl, and now get ready to put your stuff in the pan. If you're a lefty, you should use the your right hand, hold the bowl, and get all this stuff down. But if you're a righty, you would do it the opposite way. Since I'm a lefty, I'm doing it the lefty style. But you don't have to do it this way. It just seems more easier. Make sure you get all of it out. There's still a little bit extra while it's baking. You can eat it if you're allowed to. Now, when you have all this stuff done, you want to start smoothing out the brownie mix so it's even. If you see one side has a lot and another side doesn't, then you want to make sure that side gets a little bit more. Like you can see over here, this side doesn't have a lot, so I'm going to take the left side some and put it over here to make it even like this. If you see some clear pieces, take the extra parts that you have right here and put them in. Then when you think you have all that, shake it around, smooth it to the side to make sure it's good. And then you'll be done with this. Now, baking is the easiest part. You want to grab your oven mitts, and you want to, like, kitchen timer. First one, before you do that, you want to click lower cancel to make the preheating stop. Then I'm going to put this up to 23. It looks like it says 23 seconds, but it means 23 minutes. Then you want to click kitchen timer again, and it starts. I messed up right here, so actually you want to turn this off real quick. Timer's off. Before anything, you want to put the brownies in the oven. I'm so stupid at times. This is what you need at the oven. It's on, so you do not burn yourself with the silver metal parts. When you have that in there, close it up, then click the kitchen timer, put it up to 23 minutes. Then click start. Wait, kitchen timer. Then it goes, not start. Now, we'll be back in 23 minutes to get them out. It is now done. Right here. So now I'm going to click lower cancel and kitchen timer off. Now since it's off, I'm going to grab your oven mitts again. Put them on. And come over to the oven. Pull the oven down like that. Then you want to grab the brownies without burning yourself. It might be a little hot, like it is right now, but gently grab it and put it on the cooling rack for about an hour before you can cut. So we will be back right in 1 hour to cut them. We will show you how to cut the brownies. Actually, I will. Now, since they're done cooling, really all you have to do is about an hour. It didn't have to be maximum hour. It could be like 45 minutes, around there. Now you want to place this on your plate. You want to, you can start in any way. I'm going to start like this and cut the whole way down. Try to make sure that it's a straight line. And you can do that. You can make them smaller, bigger. I'm going to make them like both. Some are going to be small and some are going to be big. And we're also going to have a person sampling them. Now when you're done with that, you're going to do this side. Do the same thing. Just slice it up. If the cutting's not perfect, it doesn't matter. Like that, pieces are going up. It doesn't matter, you can just leave it like that. And if, like, say that like this piece is really uneven, you can push some pieces together, make sure it's good. And also, make sure you wash your hands before you do it. If you're going to touch the brownies, wash your hands like this. You can see we ate part of the chocolate bowl, but like the chocolate leftovers of it. And you want to dry your hands. Move it up. Then we're going to have my mom and maybe my dad try and see what it is. What piece do you want, Mom?
Whatever you cut.
Okay. This piece is a little hard because there's some edge onto it, so I might get this one.
Okay.
Hey, where's my piece?
I'm gonna do both one. hard to get it out.
Why don't we split
Why
one?
don't you push one in along the edge and then pry them out?
Yeah, we don't care if it's messy. We just want to try it.
I'll get my own.
Okay, but look, it's hard because they're stuck to the thing. This is why you need to grease the pan so they're not always stuck to the pan. But some of it's hard, so it's hard to get it out.
Am I allowed to take my
Yeah.
own out? I'll show you how the trick with a knife works. And
Can I try this one?
voila. Perfect. Want me coming out for you?
Sure.
Oh, those
Now we're
are
trying
good.
Oh, look at that. Came right out.
Those are really good.
Or you could have used a spatula. Taste any eggshells?
No eggshells.
Good job. Cheers.
Okay, I'm gonna go watch the penguins now.
Now,
What are you going to do with the rest of the brownies?
for the rest of the brownies, I'm going to bring them in to the school and split them to all the all the students, in my class for 5th grade. And if you have any extras, you can add stuffed like decorations to it that are edible. Your whole family can have it like right now. You can make them for parties. If you want to, you can add icing. And if you have any questions, you can ask now.